Hi, this is a brief demo on presentation ticket types and how they behave in the miiEvent application in Salesforce.com. To do these successfully, you do already have to have your ticket types already established in the CRM. So looking at this example here, we've got, if I click on our ticket types tab here, you can see I've got 4 here: a free ticket, a VIP, a gold class 999, rows 7 through 10, and gold class 888, rows 1 through 6. Now you'll see there the internal names that we use internally in the CRM, and to the right of those is our website display names. So for those two top ones in the gold class, the website is still showing the word gold class. However, we're wanting to have 2 different types of gold class which may be at different price points, or be released at different dates, whether it's an early bird special or the day before you can give a discount on a gold class to try fill those seats. So those ticket types are quite important. They already need to be set up. So if I go to my presentations tab now and go to the presentation that I currently want to have these presentation ticket types allocated to. So looking at this presentation now, you can see if I scroll down, I've already established I want 2 presentation ticket types already. So essentially this is acting as a relationship to the ticket types, but we're allocating it to different presentations. So I've allowed here 100 of my VIPs at $100 each and 200 of my free tickets at $0 each. Now I want to add another ticket type to this presentation. That's where the word comes from, presentation ticket type. So to do that, I actually want to go and hit new presentation ticket type, and what that's going to do is create my record and push in the value of my presentation automatically. By default it's activated, the amount is 0, but what it's asking me here is I want to choose which ticket type I want to allocate to this presentation. So if I click my lookup there, and I want to add my rows 1 to 6 gold class tickets, and I only want to make 50 of these available because they're quite good tickets, and I want to charge them out to be at $150 per ticket. So once I save that, it's going to take me back to my presentation ticket type record, so I can see the relationship being built. I've got my presentation here, my ticket type, and there's my what we call a junction object record ID. So we can see the internal name and my expected revenue based on the calculation of how many, if I sold them all, what would my expected revenue be. So if I click back on my presentation now and scroll down to my sub panel here, you can now see that I've got my gold class, 888 gold class, 50 available at 150 each, rows 1 to 6. Now, if I wanted to find a halfway between VIP and gold class, in this example, frees are at the very back, VIPs are in front of those, and the gold class are the front 10 rows. So at $150, there's 50 available in rows 1 to 6. Now, if I wanted to fill the other gold class ticket type, I'd go create my other record. I'd look up my ticket type to be the rows 7 to 10, and I want to charge these out. I want to make another 50 available behind them, but I want to give them a little bit of a discount because they're slightly less back rows, but they're better than VIP, but not as good as the gold class I had at the front rows 1 to 6. I make sure it's active and it's related to my presentation, and when I click save on that, you can now see my expected revenue. And as I click on my presentation, you can now see the roll-ups happening where I've got my total amount of tickets, the amount sold, which are my registration records down here, and the number of tickets sold per registration. And I'm also can now see my rows 7 to 10 is now at 125, 150 at rows 1 to 6, 200 on my free, and $100 at 100 tickets on my VIP.